right, y'all. You are now rocking with the best. This is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast with Ali Oxenfree and Cali Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You must be Logan.
Once again. For this episode, yeah. I'll do it. You know what? I should have. Damn. Hold on, just a second, real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he must be Logan. You're not rocking with the best. This is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast. You know what I mean? And I'm your host, Cali Rock, and that guy over there, that is Cali Rock, Cal Doggy, Mr. First Floor, East 18th Zone. Once held up a dice game with an aerosol can and a lighter. Oh shit! And there goes his adamantium claw knives. Yeah, Logan, he's Canadian. That's the Canuck right there. I'm the Brooklyn boy. Steve is right here.
Yeah,
the music.
Bub. This is the best I can do. It's not bad, actually.
It's not bad. Yeah, it gets the job done. I wouldn't want to run into that.
Yep. I don't have the other side, but you get it.
Yeah,
that's right. This Halloween edition of the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast, Zoomcast. Yeah. You know what I mean? With yours truly, Cali Rock, and my ace of aces, Mr. The A stands for Ali Oxenfree, okay?
See what the A stand for?
That's right.
Ali Oxenfree.
That's right. Let me tell you.
And you know, if I get hot, you know what I'm gonna do?
What's that?
Take it off.
I can't believe you.
What?
I can't believe you. Yo, I told like I was telling you, like Halloween is your bag, yo. That's your bag.
Oh man, they trying to cancel it, man. They trying to cancel it, God. Well,
you know, I don't expect to see little kids out in the street this year. It's 2020 COVID season.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't trust any candies out there this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all them candies.
But yeah, this Halloween edition, this is the top 5 scariest movie scenes.
That looks like it hurts a little bit.
A little bit here.
Yeah.
Right here.
That's how I pass out. If I do that 5 times and stand up, I'm a knock out like a diabetic. You know what I mean? I'm out.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So what is your list versus my list, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We doing that? That's how we doing it?
That's how we doing it, buddy. It's the X-Men versus the Avengers.
So you a horror guy, man? You into that? You a horror guy?
Super horror guy. Horror guy, man.
I'm a super horror guy too, man.
Yeah. I'm my favorite horror genre, well, subgenre within the genre is of course zombie flicks, and I'm very hard on zombie flicks. You know what I mean? You know that.
Pause. Yeah, right. Big pause.
Yeah, pause. I want to be hard
Big
on
that. Right. Nah, you a zombie guy, but you zombied out.
Yeah, like but there's been a couple that's been really good lately.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a couple on Netflix that are really good.
Okay. Yeah. So, my experience with horror movies. Big shout to Rich and big shout to Just, my cousins. Right. You know what I mean? Back in the day in East New York, I would be inside the living room, getting tortured all night while Rich records on the double VCRs. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? So that was my exposure to horror movies. You know what I mean? I had no choice but to lay down there and watch Jason kill people till like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's great child development.
Yeah.
To help make you the man you are today.
That's why I'm screwed up now.
Yeah. I told you about the movie that screwed me up.
What was that?
I always talk about this story. This is a story of bad parenting. This is terrible parenting.
What was that?
I was with my pops at somebody's house, one of his friends' houses. He's chilling.
One of his friends' houses?
Yeah, one of his friends' houses. Yeah, one of his friends' houses.
Yeah.
So I'm there. I'm in the living room, and it's hey, let's here entertain yourself with this. A movie called I Spit on Your Grave.
Right. Nice.
If you ever
Nice.
seen that movie, people, Google that movie and picture.
What was that? Is that that's in the 80s, right?
Yeah, it's in the 80s. It's basically a rape revenge movie. I was about 10. I can't handle that.
Yeah, the 80s was very rapey. It was like no holds barred in the 80s. A lot of movies that came out in the 80s would not be able to get away with this shit today.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the beauty of it.
And the extra effed up thing about it, I think that was my first VCR experience.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the first one I'm gonna have.
You know what? I would be amazed. You still got VHS tapes? Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, man, nah.
You threw them all away?
I used to. I threw them all away.
Nah, my cousins like I know people with very extensive VHS collections, man.
Really?
Them sisters like encyclopedias now. They just take up room.
Mm-hmm.
Throw them all away.
Yeah.
So this week we counting down the top 5 scariest horror movie scenes.
Yeah, the
scenes, know what I mean?
Within the movie.
The scenes within the goddamn movie.
Uh-huh.
And remember, like, we could only do 5, but I could come up with at least 20, man.
Oh yeah. I had several that made the list. I mean, didn't make the list, but I'm like, damn, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying.
So who gonna set it off?
I'm gonna set it off. You set it off last time. I'm gonna set it off this time.
That's cool.
All right. My number 5. 2004, the remake of Dawn of the Dead, the opening scene.
I remember this.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yes.
Is that the one? Go ahead. You.
Yeah. That's the one with the shorty's the paramedic, or I think a nurse or something. Yeah, she's a nurse in a hospital, and just weird things around is happening and stuff like that. And she goes home, and she's chilling in the bed with her fiance. I think they just finished making love or whatever. And the neighbor from next door is in like their doorway or something like that, down the hall or something. And she's like, "What's wrong, babe?" No, matter of fact, I think the boyfriend was like, "Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong?" And the little girl ran and just bit his ass, like, biting him and shit. And they kicked the little girl off and whatever.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, you know.
And then the fucking the boyfriend, then he changes and he starts chasing after her. I mean, they changed real quick. Chasing after her. He's, they run into the bathtub. She escapes out the window. She goes outside. She sees chaos. I mean, this motherfucker's getting hit by cars. Motherfucker with a gun pointed at. Is a great scene. A great intro to a great remake with Ving Rhames. A couple of other people is in there that you'll know. I can't remember. Mekhi Phifer, I think, is in there. That movie is sick. The remake, amazing.
I was getting that confused with that movie. I thought it was the same one, but I think this is like 28. I think it's 28 days later. I thought he was talking about. I thought the opening scene he was talking about where homeboy boated on his wife.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Right.
No, yeah.
Nah. Yeah, but man, I gotta see that scene you was talking about too,
man.
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 You the zombie guard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What year? 2004. That I love. Yeah. Huh?
That was 2004?
That was 2004. Yep.
Oh, with Ving Rhames. I remember that one.
Ving Rhames. He played the cop.
Yeah.
And they hid inside the mall and all that stuff. Spoiler alert to anybody who ain't see it. I'm sorry. It's Halloween. Get your weight up.
Yeah. I seen that in the movie theater. I remember that.
Yeah, man. I saw that in the movie theater too. Yeah. Man. That's a classic.
That's a dope one. That's a dope one. What, my turn now?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. My number, right, we start from number 5. My number 5 is Hostel. And they call this one the Achilles heel scene. You remember that movie?
Oh Lord. I bits and that's those type of movies. I can't handle those type of movies.
Yeah. Well, Well, then I got a little something for you here. Then.
Oh Lord.
There you go. There you go. This is.
You're free to go.
Talking about right chair. This is a masterpiece in cringeworthiness.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Get some volume on this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. See this guy, he's right
now. I ain't gonna drag you through it.
No. This is tell the people about that scene.
Yeah. This is right. The scene,
no.
right? But it's a part where he's he's in the chair, and Hostel is basically about doctors who get off on torturing people. You know what I mean? Like they never. I think people like dudes who either was doctors or aspiring doctors and surgeons and stuff like that, and their fetish is torturing people. You know what I mean? So they would get these like vacationers and shit, and chicks would like bait them up. You know what I mean? Get them drunk, and then next thing you know, your ass is inside a fucking toilet, inside a bathtub, in ice.
Man,
you know what I mean? and then they would sell you to these doctors and shit just to torture your ass. You know what I mean?
That's like the old
There we go.
Yeah, it's like the
yeah.
That's
like cool.
You don't need to do all that. You don't really.
I know. Yeah. That's like what?
Urban myths, urban legends. You ever heard about the urban legend? You go out on a date or whatever, and then you wake up in the bathtub with a kidney is gone and some shit like that.
Yeah. But I heard stuff like just weird. I heard there's really people like this.
I've heard that there's places where rich people go and they pay poor people to like do shit like that. Who somebody might be. You want to earn a living or might just want to give money to their family. Stuff like that.
They got stuff like that on what, the dark web and all that.
Probably in other countries, the millionaires probably get bored and be like, you know what, let's go to Belize and hunt some natives. You know what I mean? And a couple of them need the money. And it's like, I'm old, fuck it, give it to my family. And they hunt his ass. You know what I mean? Purely speculation. I have no proof of this in case the FBI is watching and dragging me into one of that shit.
Right, so that's our number 5, man.
Yeah.
What's your number 4, man?
My number 4 is the ending scene of A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a new day. Nancy and her mom is going out.
It's gonna burn off sooner. It wouldn't be so bright.
Feeling better?
Oh, I feel like $1,000,000. They say you've bottomed out when you can't remember the night before. No, baby, I'm gonna stop drinking. I just don't feel like it anymore.
It's a brain stainer.
Yeah, exactly. New day, they're going outside. It's bright and sunny. And even the mom is like, you know what? I think I'm gonna quit drinking. I don't even feel like it no more. Some bullshit.
Yeah.
And then Nancy's friends come, and she gets in the car. She's chilling with Johnny Depp and Tina and the homeboy, her boyfriend.
And the 1-2 start coming on.
Yeah. The 1-2 start coming on, and the drop top comes down, and you can see the Freddy stripes.
Yeah, that was an ill drop top too.
Mom. And he drive off, and then she's standing there, and you know what happens after that.
Oh yeah, she get pulled right through the damn little window on the door.
Yeah.
Now we call those brain stainers.
Yeah.
So that's a scene that lived with you through your youth into adulthood.
I mean, there was so many scenes in that damn movie. That was just the most memorable because it was the ending. But now that when you revisit that was a scary goddamn movie.
It was
the first one.
Brilliant
movie.
Brilliant movie.
Brilliant.
I was talking to Seiko about that today. I
Mm.
said, you know, like movies like Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Friday the 13th, the gods, the upper epsilon of the slasher flicks. The first ones will always be the best ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like even thinking about this list, I'm like, of course, Friday the 13th, but there's so many scenes in all of those movies that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just chalk it up to the OG one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, because it had the crudeness. Well, you know, the crudeness of the special effects in the 80s was part of the reason why a lot of them stuff was brain stainers. You know what I mean? Just crude stuff. So that's your number 4, huh?
Yep, that's my number 4, 1984, Nightmare on Elm Street, written and directed by Wes Craven. And this is a fun fact. From what I understand, he got the idea for Freddy based on, I think, somebody he saw as a kid from his window. He saw like an old disheveled man pass by or something like that. And the man just made a face, like a fucked up face, and must have scared the shit out of him. He like moved from the window and came back, and the nigga was still there. You know what I mean? And said some bullshit and ran off. That's frightening. That is frightening. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, if he did that face, I'd be frightened too. like you're looking in a window or some shit. Like, oh man, what the fuck you looking at?
Yeah. I probably embellished that story, but that was the gist of it.
Yeah. Hilarious. That's a good number 4, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think after this countdown, I'm gonna have trouble sleeping tonight.
That's the goal.
Yeah,
for
man.
y'all. That's the goal for all of y'all.
Yeah, man. So all right, so that was your number 4. My number 4 is Creepshow 2. The raft scene.
You've got to, Laverne. You'll watch, then I'll watch. We'll take turns.
Is that the one with the lake?
Yes. And that big, I don't know, is like a blob or trash.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens when you leave. When I think subliminally, that's what happens. They try to. It's a message against littering. And throwing trash in the water. Yeah. In some form or fashion, because it's just a blob that would just engulf people and kill them. You know what I mean?
It's called Staten Island. I hear you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they call it's the raft scene. And of course, you know, in classic horror movie fashion, at the end of the movie, you're thinking everything is cool, the monster's slayed and everything. And you know, these horror movies, a lot of horny teenagers, that's a staple. A lot of horny teenagers. Yeah. And you know, girls on the raft and whatnot. And okay.
You gotta describe for the Apple iPod listeners, you gotta describe what's going on.
Okay, right. So it's the end of the movie. Everybody thinks that the creature is like, you know, out of there. You know what I mean? And apparently not. You know what I mean? So this guy, you know, every movie ends with a nice little kiss or whatever. Let me get it back on me. I'll describe the scene. We'll do that. Say that shit for later. So the chick is on the raft. You know what I mean? And the guy. Yo, you can see me?
Nope.
That's B. That's B calling. You know he's out, right?
Yeah. What up,
out
B?
Of prison.
You interrupting our podcast, B?
Yo, man, I'm getting a call from my homeboy. Just came out of prison. What's big shout to B? You know what I mean?
Shout out to B. What up, B? Welcome home, baby.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, she's on the raft and whatnot, and yo, man. Can I?
What?
Can I return the call real quick?
All right. We'll stitch this together.
Yeah. This is all live, y'all. This is all live, man.
We'll patch this together. We'll patch it up.
Yeah.
Hurry up, man.
Ali on the boards. We'll hook this up.
Oh my
We'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
2 hours later.
Okay. All right, it's recorded.
We good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, I just had to chop it up with my nigga B real quick, fresh out of prison. You know what I mean? Big shot to B.
Welcome home.
Word. So where we left off at, we was doing my number 4.
Number 4.
And it was the raft scene from Creep Show 2.
Yeah.
And Shorty was on the raft, and everything was supposed to be all good. You know, this is the part of the movie where the director kind of try to bring it down a little bit, you know what I mean, and give people a sense of relief.
Yeah.
So they get into the horny teenager stuff, and he's on the raft, you know, about to kiss Shorty, and you know she turns her head, and the shit still got her.
Oh man, yeah.
Like that.
That looks hot. That looks like it.
Right, you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it just engulfed her, that black tar, whatever the shit, and just dragged the ass right back in the fucking water. Fuck my whole brain up, man. Instant brain staining for me, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Creep Show. And Creep Show, they had like different stories. I think it was like three or 4 horror stories, and I think that was the last one. I don't remember.
Was the one with the hitchhiker in that and Creep Show too?
With a hey lady.
Yeah.
Thanks for the ride. Thanks for the ride, lady. Thanks for the ride, lady. Thanks for the ride.
Yeah.
I think so, because I always get that's either Creep Show 1 or Creep Show 2.
Yeah.
One of them. You know what I mean?
Creep Show 1 had Ted Danson and a homeboy from the Airplane movies, I think it was.
Liam Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen.
Leslie Nielsen. I think that was him. Was that
Leslie Nielsen? And yeah, he played a real piece of shit guy.
Yeah.
Totally out of character.
Yeah.
But that's a good one for the millennials to check out, man. Good horror movie. You know, the 80s, like I said, had a lot of great horror movies, man, and that's definitely one of them. You know what I mean? You know, very crude special effects, which added to the horrorness. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's my number 4.
Okay. My number 3 is it's not, you don't even really, it ain't a lot you need to talk about, because what happened in the scene is the name of the goddamn movie.
What the fuck is that?
Drag Me to Hell. 2009, Drag Me to Hell. At the end, hell yeah. You know what happened to her ass? She got drugged to hell. That was it. Just fucked me up. Like, god damn.
Is that the one?
Hell? She got dragged to hell.
That's the one where Shorty falls on the train tracks and they drag ass to hell?
They dragged her to hell because she got...
What year was that?
That was 2009.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Sam Raimi behind Evil Dead fame and the first Spider-Man trilogy.
That explains it. Because there's a lot of quick Sam Raimi.
Exactly.
Reactive stuff.
Yeah. Just like my favorite scene in Spider-Man 2 is when I think they were either putting on the tentacles or they was taking off the tentacles of Dr. Octopus, and it was just like a horror scene. You just seen the tentacles.
Yeah, when the tentacles start fucking up the doctors and shit. But this scene you're talking about, that's the last scene in the last scene in Drag Me to Hell?
Drag Me to Hell is the last scene.
Remind me.
I just remember, like, the whole premise was, I think she was cursed by some old gypsy type lady. And yeah, it's just crazy that the gypsy lady was just fucking with her, like the whole, just fucking with her. She was cursed by somebody who just fucking with her.
Right. I think the gypsy lady I think she was losing her house or something.
Yeah.
And the chick was the only person that could help.
Yeah.
And the chick was just fronting on her. And the old lady was like, you know what, go to fuck the hell.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. She was cursed. Yeah, it was a great movie. Great movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
That curse shit. What was that? You ever seen that shit, Thinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another curse movie.
He was just getting thinner.
Yeah, he got cursed.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah. Curses. You think
Stay
curses?
Away from the fucking curses.
You think curses is real?
Yes.
the level of seriousness in your face just now.
Little tongue in cheek there.
Yeah. You're like, yes.
My number 3. On that note, I'll go into my number 3.
Okay.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Right. So number 3. That was your number 3. Drag Me to Hell, right?
Yeah.
And the scene was self-explanatory. Drag to hell.
Yeah.
All right. So my number 3 is is word association. Hellraiser.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and the scene is called Frank's Death.
Jesus, Frank's death.
Yeah, Frank's Death. Very graphic. Let me tell you, Hellraiser came out. What year Hellraiser came out? Hellraiser came out in 1987. Right? Creepshow came out in 87 too.
Mm-hmm.
And Hostel came out in 06. But like I said, the 80s was a gold mine for horror body flicks. I forgot what they call them shits. Like body horror movies or some shit like that. But this scene, all these scenes stain my brain. You feel what I'm saying? And this scene is called Frank's Death, and it's very gory, very nasty. Like I said, a lot of the things that they could get away with in the 80s, they will not be able to pull off now. The scene, Frank's a real piece of shit, and he goes in and he starts abusing this chick and Pinhead and his crew. Pinhead was the main antagonist in all these Hellraiser movies.
Yeah.
Pinhead, iconic, nasty figure, but always a blur character. Hellraiser is a very demonic, they touch with a lot of religion, just stuff you don't want to really mess with, a lot of heaven, hell, God stuff and all that type of stuff. And the hooks start digging inside of Frank, grabs him by the arms, and the hooks start going into his face and start pulling his face apart. And he says, Jesus wept. Jesus wept. And you're like, why are you calling Jesus' name? Just stay away. Stay away from this movie. Yeah. If you're a religious person, this shit will fuck you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, the 80s was very sick like that. You know what I mean? But you guys get a chance, look up Hellraiser and look up Frank's Death and enjoy. Yeah. Make sure you watch it and watch it while you're eating. For the full effect.
There was a bunch of them Hellraiser. I never really sat down with the Hellraiser movies.
I know that they're blur movies. When we say blur movies, y'all, that means movies that you were too young to understand. Yeah. You know what I mean? And actually, you get a better appreciation for those movies now that you're a little bit older. You can better digest. That's like The Exorcist, and Scarface was a blur movie for me.
Really? You know what I mean? Yeah, it was for me too.
Godfather and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. It wasn't until I got older so I enjoyed that. Yeah,
I could sit down and really enjoy those movies at this age. But yes, Hellraiser, it's a very demonic movie, man. Come ahead, check it out. If you're into gore and a lot of nasty shit like that, this is right up your fucking alley. I mean,
so my number, we down to 2 now.
We down to number 2, man.
Yeah, my number 2 is 2014's It Follows. Have you seen that movie?
I heard about this movie.
Yes,
but I never seen it.
Yeah, it's a creepy ass movie, and it's very original. And the term, it's basically about a girl who's chilling with a dude, and they outside somewhere. I think they have sex in a car or something like that. And I don't remember if he drugged her or something. She fell asleep or something, but I remember she woke up and she was in a chair, I think in a wheelchair or something. She was stuck to the chair, and he basically gave her something in the mix of them having sex.
Yeah. Your Captain America outfit is bugging me the fuck out.
Yeah. Baby.
Yo, the hoodie adds a nice hood, like literal hood effect to it. I love it. Look at
Captain
this.
Black America.
Look
That's
at
what
this.
it is.
Well, yeah, we need Captain Black America right now,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah. but yeah, so I heard about this movie, and I heard that that movie, I heard that the monster in that movie was symbolism for sex.
Like sexually transmitted diseases.
Sexually transmitted diseases.
Yeah, it's pretty much. So the premise is that Shorty sleeps with you, and now it follows you. So it can be in the form of anybody. You could see a little kid dressed in all white staring at you, and he's just walking towards you. And he's just walking towards you. Nobody sees it but you. And you got to get away from it, because if it gets you, it fucks you up. Plain blank period. It's going to fuck you up. You're going to be all fucked
like
up
beat your ass
like that and shit. You're going to be messed up. You're going to look terrible and dead.
What, like he'll literally beat your ass?
They don't really show how it's fucking you up. They show you how you look fucked up, and it looks fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah. So you just gotta run from it.
So only you could see it, or
only you could see it, but other people can see what it's doing to you. So if it throws something at you, they're gonna see something fling at you, but they ain't gonna see what's flinging it at you.
Like if it possesses a little kid, can they see the little kid?
It don't possess little kid. It just is the little kid. It don't possess. It just is, and it's following you. That's why it's called It Follows. It follows you.
I gotta check that shit out, man.
And the only way for you to get it to stop following you is for you to have sex with somebody else, and then it follows them. But once it follows them and gets them, then it's coming after you again.
Really?
Yes. Spoiler alert, this is a great movie. Word. There was a scene in particular, is Shorty, the main character, she's at, I think, a friend's house, and she's like, you know, going crazy or whatever, and you see like her homegirl in the doorway. Then all of a sudden you see this tall motherfucker just walking to her, and she just goes, ah! Like pure fright, and she just runs out of there. That scene just is terrifying.
Open the door. See? Everything's okay.
I heard about the amount of terror within her.
I heard about this tall motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a tall, but it'd be a tall motherfucker. It'd be an old lady. It could be anything.
Damn, this is 2004, huh?
2014.
That means it ain't that old.
No, nah. That movie's awesome, man. It's a great movie.
I gotta check that shit
out. Great premise.
I gotta check that shit out. So look,
yeah,
that was your number 2 in your all-time most scariest movie scenes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My number 2. That's right.
Okay. I'm trying to delve into your mind.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That scene just her reaction to it, and the way you just see him just come, you know what I mean, towards her. She was terrified. She was just,
right.
Yeah, I felt so bad for that little white girl. Oh, baby, sorry.
I got a lot of runner-ups. You know what I'm saying? Because as you mentioned that, a movie comes to mind. One of my favorite, and this is off the list. I'm sorry. This is just into because you said it. Wreck.
Yeah.
Right?
Spanish movie.
Yeah, but the English version of that movie was
Quarantine, wasn't it?
Quarantine.
Yeah. That's
not on my list, but you triggered something when you said that tall guy walking and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's like, I don't want to say a zombie movie. It's kind of like a zombie movie.
It's pretty much a zombie movie, but it was something, I think it was demonic possession type situation or something like that.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies. Not on my list, but one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, the ending for that was crazy too.
Yeah. I would recommend that. That's me cheating a little bit to add on. But I recommend anybody go check out Rec 2. But I only said that because you sparked. They had a lot of people like that whole intrusion horror.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of that. So that was your number 2. It's
Yes,
interesting,
sir.
man.
Yeah, man.
That's interesting because I wouldn't think that because you people gotta understand you a big zombie guy, man.
Yeah, super. I love zombie movies.
You a
My,
zombie
my
guy.
my ultimate goal in life is to either write and direct a zombie movie set in New York City, specifically the urban area.
I was gonna ask you what would be your twist on it. Okay.
Yeah, set in like Albany Projects, Queensbridge. I mean, in like the hood, Brownsville. You know what I mean? Because zombie flicks, you always see like suburban areas be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if a real zombie apocalypse happened right now,
Right now.
what would it look like on Franklin Avenue? Or,
Right.
you know what I mean, on Crenshaw Boulevard, or,
Well,
whatever.
I would love to see that. And actually there's something on Netflix now, Vampires versus the Bronx, but I heard that shit is weak.
Oh, yeah, I heard it's, yeah.
I heard it's weak, but I guess they tried to go there, what I mean, with that, but I heard it's weak. Anyway, so that was your number 2, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so my number 2 is American Werewolf in London.
That was gonna be on my list. List.
And the scene, they call it the first wolf attack scene.
Oh, Lord.
And that shit, American Werewolf came out in 1981.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So these millennials ain't gonna know shit about that.
Mm-hmm.
But anything we say on these lists, we recommend that y'all get the Googling and get the YouTubing and check it out. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? And check out the scenes but try to see the whole damn movie of these things we're talking about. American Werewolf in London stank the shit out of my brain. To me, is the wolf attack was the most vicious shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These two guys, these two Americans, they I don't know, went out to London on some chill out shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what the fuck they was doing out in the field, in the fog. I would never be chilling out in no damn fog at night, talking about I'm just chilling.
No.
You know what I mean? And they got attacked by werewolves.
You really scared me, you shithead. You gonna help me up or what?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And the scene is two dudes, right? And the protagonist in that movie, I forgot his name, but he eventually turns into a werewolf because he gets bit.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened to his homeboy?
Yeah.
The vicious shit. You ever see like on I don't know, when on these like when animals attack videos or whatever. You ever see like where lions or whatever just maul the hell out of elk or antelope or some shit like that? Yeah. Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Vicious attack.
Yeah.
And very good special effects for 1981.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And you remember that scene?
Yeah. I thought you was going to say the transformation scene.
That's a brain stainer too, but because that's like agonizing and shit. But I wanted to go with the death. You know, with somebody getting slaughtered. You know what I mean?
And then that character basically like haunt him throughout the film.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was making him feel guilty for running on him. Because what happened was they both in the field and shit, and the wolf came and attacked his friend, and homeboy broke north. What the fuck?
I mean,
by a werewolf, a big ass werewolf.
I mean,
I'm not gonna take it there and ask you if you were breaked off on me. I'm not gonna ask you that.
Please don't.
I'm gonna
Please
give you the
don't.
benefit of the doubt and say, yes, you should run.
Yeah.
You should run. Right?
I would
don't know what
probably be
you
like,
holding up
run,
that.
nigga, run. Yeah.
What, the Captain America shit was supposed
Yeah, this shit ain't working. I got this from Party City.
Nah, that wasn't gonna work.
Nah.
But hell yeah, he mauled the shit out that dude. Ate him up like some dog food.
Oh man.
Tore his ass up.
Yeah.
And that shit stayed with me and fucked me up forever.
Yeah. Great scene.
To this day, I still like, they ain't like mad. There's a couple werewolf movies out there, but that one stands out.
Yeah.
That one stands out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got Wolfen, you got
The Howling.
The Howling.
Mm-hmm.
In the 80s, werewolves were real big in the 80s.
The Howling 2 was a wolf porno movie.
Yeah.
Watch The Howling 2. That's a wolf porno movie.
Yeah. A lot of wolves on hind legs and shit. Like, they had those tall ass wolves.
A lot of wolf pussy in that one. A lot of wolf pussy.
Yeah. I'm telling you, half the shit they did in the 80s, they would not be able to green light today.
Nah.
Which means and that's why they good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 2, man. Fuck me up. Ate that guy like dog food, man.
Yeah, that's dope. All right, so we down to the number 1. I'm gonna do the cow. My number 1.
So we're down to the number 1 scariest scenes in horror movies, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's your number 1?
My number 1. This is the scene. It's a group of survivors in a house, and I think they're eating or whatever, and it's a bunch of them. I think one of the characters is setting aside some food for her missing boyfriend or something like that, and she's basically delusional because his ass is dead probably. And there's a couple within the group. There's a guy and his wife that's there, and somebody's banging on the door, and they're trying to tell the lady, no, don't open the door, and it's a kid on the other side of the door. He's like, let me in, or whatever. So the lady feels compassion. She opens the door, is like boarded up, if I'm remembering it correctly. It's boarded up, and let the kid in. The kid is eating or whatever. Basically, I'm talking about 20.
Wait, before you. Wait, let me.
Basically,
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. That was good. No, I was thinking. I was like, damn, we should have did it like that. On me trying to guess what the fuck scene, what movie it is.
Damn.
But that's ill because I'm still trying to think of what movie that fucking is.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, so you said a kid came in the house, started eating and shit.
Yeah, he's eating like crazy. He's hungry. They're survivors. They're boarded up in his house.
Yeah.
Because there's some bullshit going outside. Some real shit.
Something about zombies or some shit.
Absolutely. Zombies. A zombie flick. So after that, basically, zombies get into the house. And they're going to town. And they're chasing motherfuckers like it's in the house now. So the man and his wife and the little kid are running. And, the zombies is on their ass. And they go into the room. Yeah.
This is the beginning of the movie. This is the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
And
the guy, he gets cut off from his wife, and he's like, he has to make a decision. Do he go and try to help her, or do he break north?
I love this movie.
I would like to think I would die with my wife. I'm that type of person where I guess I'm gonna die with my wife.
But them zombies was wilding.
And
they was the fast type.
Oh yeah, they were the rage zombies. So you get infected, you turn like that. It's a wrap. It's over.
Going to the big reveal.
Oh yeah. So he broke north on her. He gets outside the building and he's tearing ass, and there's a bunch of motherfuckers behind him. It is terrifying. And you see his wife at the window like, he's looking at her. Oh my God.
yanked, and she get yanked.
She get yanked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was
was
it towards the river and in the boat and all that stuff. And
I must applaud you. I must applaud you.
yeah.
That was one of the best. You didn't give the title. What's the title and all that
The
stuff?
name of the title is the sequel to 28 Days Later. It's called 28 Weeks Later. Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the best intros to a zombie movie I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. 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 If y'all haven't seen that, check that movie out. I think
you
Idris
gotta
Elba
see
is
that
on
movie
too.
That was a great movie. Great movie, man.
Yeah.
That beginning is everything. That was homeboy that played the Scarecrow in Batman, right? I forgot his name.
I don't know.
No. That wasn't him. That wasn't him.
Okay.
He was in 20. He was in one of them 28 ass days.
Okay. The first one, 28 days later. Yeah. Was it the main character, the protagonist that was with the chocolate shorty? I can't remember.
Yeah. That was him. But that scene you talking about, man, that shit. It's so thought provoking. They like, what the fuck would you do?
Yeah. Ooh, it's a big I even watched it was a breakdown on YouTube about that scene, just the way the director set things up and the pacing of it. It was a masterful entrance to a movie.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I must agree. That shit, it did stain my brain because it was like they just threw you right in the middle of the madness.
Yeah, I love movies where they just throw you in there. Just get it popping, get it on. And then slow it down and explain, and then get it back up again. I love shit like that. Yeah.
Was that movie made overseas? Was it an American movie? I'm not sure. I don't know.
I mean, it debuted, but it was set in like
London,
Europe. Yeah, like London,
Europe, right?
But it was set over there.
Yeah. And did that dude? Didn't he? Wasn't there a part where he eventually met back up with the wife?
No, the wife was she was on the table, I think, or something like that.
Or was he dreaming? Was he dreaming or some shit?
No.
I gotta see that shit again.
I think she was dead. I don't remember. That's a movie I definitely gotta watch over again.
Right, but majority of that movie, he was feeling crazy guilt for bouncing on her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, man.
And that's a good one, man. That's a good number one. Yeah, that's a great number one.
Thank you, brother.
That's a great number one. So I'm gonna go into my number one.
Okay.
This guy, right? So my number one is I liked how you know what, I'm gonna do that same shit to your ass.
All right, describe the scene.
All right, so the scene. This group of I don't know, engineers or whatever, they're in like the Arctic or somewhere very cold.
Might be what it is.
Well, you know what mine is?
Yeah.
Just off the rip?
Yeah.
Because I said a group of engineers in the Arctic?
Yeah.
It is kind of a dead giveaway, but I'll break down the scene.
Yeah.
So this scene in particular, there's a name for this scene. And man, I don't want to say the actor's name because you already know what it is, but the guy is testing out blood samples to see if this creature, because the creature is pretty much he mimics. Oh God, he takes the form of his victims.
Yeah.
And he just splices them all together and shit like that. Just a real nasty creature, right? And fucking Kurt Russell is tested out these.
Kurt Russell, yeah. I was gonna say Burt Russell.
Right. Yeah. Hey man, it's the thing, goddamn it.
Yeah.
And this scene, they call it the blood test scene. People get a chance, and it's the OG thing because they did a remake to it, but it's the 1982 thing, the thing. And Kurt Russell is this creature from outer space that once he gets a hold of you, he can turn into you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? He
Yeah.
kills you and he can turn into you. But the
Yeah.
thing is, the more people he kills, he can turn into all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's like it's just a big nasty mess, gobbledygook of everybody.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's a real body horror. So anyway, this scene, they got homeboy that does that voice, the Goliath voice, the black dude who does Goliath from Gargoyles.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
his,
yeah.
right? Who was in Dead Presidents, right? I forgot that.
Yeah, yeah.
But he got that voice.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's him and two other guys, and they got him tied up in chairs. They tied up, right? They're like, Kurt Russell captures them because they're like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So let's just have everybody in one place, right? So everybody's like fucked up, man. Oh, fuck you, Kurt Russell. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
So they test the blood. You burn the blood, right? And if the blood reacts, you know that the creature's in there. So he's testing out everybody's blood, making sure everybody's okay. And then after everybody's okay, he'll release him. Testing out the blood. Long story short, he goes to this next sample, and the creature's in the fucking blood. Drops the sample on the floor. The blood is scurrying off on the floor. And it turns out one of the guys that's tied up in the chair is the fucking creature. The shit starts to transform while still tied up to the other guys. Crazy fucking scene, man. Crazy scene. And it starts to transform next to them, and it's just gory as fuck. The thing jumps up on the damn ceiling, jumps back down, grabs one of the dudes, the head splits open, bites the other guy's head off, and then he's merging with another body. Just a big fucking mess, man. Great scene, and that shit stained my fucking brain to this fucking day. The Thing. Not the remake, the OG Thing.
Yeah.
Just a real serious body flick, man. And Kurt Russell burns the body and all this type of shit, but it's a big mess, big fucking mess. Yo, did this guy? What? Did you have to take it off like that? Jesus Christ! I told him it looked like a black Jason.
Yo, I'm hot as hell. Yo.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hoodie on, that big hard plastic shit.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's crazy. It's better now, right?
Yeah, I feel so much better.
It's them fucking lights. I know them lights is burning you the hell up.
Woo. Yeah. Yeah,
but yeah, that's my number one, man.
Wow.
Your number one was I admit your number one is better than my number one, man.
Hey, well,
on the brain stain level.
Brain stain side of the game.
Yeah. But I commit. I'm telling everybody, they check these scenes out.
Yeah.
If you ain't familiar with them, check it out.
Yeah.
And you tell me what scene is better. My scene, the blood test scene, or Ali's 28 weeks or 28 days?
28 weeks.
28 weeks later, the opening scene.
Yeah.
I'm already giving that to you. I concede. I give that shit to your ass.
Thank you.
I mean,
but you guys gotta tell us what y'all think.
We're gonna let the people fucking decide, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
So that was dope. That was that again. This was this is our second Halloween special. Matter of fact.
Yeah. We did one maybe in 2019 or 2018. Everybody go check out the other episodes. I mean, they're a little all over the place. We was just getting started. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've been in this podcast game for a minute. A lot of you motherfuckers, y'all just now getting up on it. Me and this guy, we've been doing this since 2018. We the real Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast, man.
For sure. Don't forget it. Don't goddamn forget it. You understand? The T5DOA show, you know what I mean? OGs for real. You know what I mean? Y'all just now getting up on this thing, man. You know what I mean? We got shows for goddamn days. And we're going to keep on having them for days.
For real. For
sure. But yeah, man, that was the top 5 scariest horror movie scenes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Y'all chime in and tell us what y'all think is what's y'all top 5 horror movie scenes ever, the best ones, the ones that fucked y'all up, for life.
Before we go, do you have any honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions. Yeah, I did. I had a couple, but let me see. What did I have that didn't make the list? The Fly.
Oh yeah. Oh.
When he threw up on Homeboy's hand.
Oh yeah. Oh,
nasty shit.
Yeah.
You got any honorable mentions?
It's either Exorcist 2 or Exorcist 3. There's a hallway scene inside of a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a nurse go in the room, and then she comes out, and the killer is right behind her with shears. I mean, it's so quick, and the music, the way it just zooms in, and you hear like a noise, like oh my god, just that scene alone. You seen that scene?
I know. Yes. The ghoul is going from one room to the other.
Yeah.
Like real fast. Fuck me up. That shit fucked me up.
Yeah.
Now as you say, Exorcist. Yeah, the OG Exorcist movie where Shorty gets real belligerent.
Yeah.
With the priest, because I was young and I never heard nobody talk like that on the big screen before. She's like, your mother sucks pussies. I was like, ooh. I was like, mom, she cussing? Ooh, this bad.
Yo, let me ask you. Yo, could you imagine if she was Jamaican?
Your mama sucking pussy for lunch and corn for lunch.
That would be a whole different movie. The Jamaican Exorcist. They need to get on that.
Pussy hole. What?
Yeah. What I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, they would have killed her. She would have been dead. The
movie would have been over in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, she would have got some shot busting her. Yeah. But you got any more honorable mentions?
Oh man. Did I have any more?
There's a couple, man. Like I love horror movies, man.
Yeah. Damn, I know I did.
You ever seen? This is like fantasy horror. You ever seen Pan's Labyrinth?
Nah, is that where the homeboy that passed away?
That's
I'm thinking Labyrinth or whatever that shit is called.
No, you're thinking David Bowie. That's
David Bowie. Yeah.
Labyrinth. This one's Pan Labyrinth, where the creature got eyes in the hand.
That shit reminds me of the toilet tissue people.
Yeah, the Munson friends. Munson. German is a German.
All I know is they channel 13. Scary channel 13 people.
Yeah, they call Munson friends or some shit like that.
People
and they
with certain age.
Toilet paper hands and
toilet
paper eyes. Freaky shit.
Yeah. If y'all some like people in your 30s and 40s, I'm pretty sure y'all seen the scary channel 13 people called the Munson. What's it called?
The Munson friends.
Yeah.
It's German.
Yeah. But Pan's Labyrinth, wasn't that? That was directed by somebody. Damn. Somebody, it's supposed to be. I can't remember. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The director of Pan's Labyrinth. Benicio del Toro, that nigga.
You try to say Benicio del Toro, but that's not him. Okay. He has a name like that.
Yeah.
He has a name like that. Like Guillermo.
Guillermo. Yeah.
Benicio del Toro is that. He's the actor. He's the. Anyway, right. Right. Yeah. Let me see. Do I? No, I got a lot of runners up, man. There's a lot of dope shits out there. I go on for fucking days. All right, real quick. Yeah. Remember It? The new It? Do you remember the scene where he came out the refrigerator?
Nah, I didn't see the new It.
Broke up? You never seen the new It's?
Nah.
The
new It. The It. With Pennywise.
With the clown, yeah.
That was gonna be on my list too. The scene Georgie meets Pennywise.
Yes, when he bites the shit out of him.
Yeah,
That's a fucked up scene.
that was gonna be on my list.
That's a fucked up scene because I didn't think that they was gonna go there.
And they went there. They went there.
They went there.
With
It's brilliant.
children, they don't really go there with children, but they went
with children.
Mm-hmm.
And the scene I'm talking about is when he came out the refrigerator all broke up.
Yeah,
real freaky shit.
Yeah,
that's like nightmare stuff.
Yeah,
that's nightmare juice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But what was this? The run-ups and all?
Yeah, that's just honorable mentions. That's it.
Yeah, honorable mentions there, man. But
yeah, man.
But yeah, man. All in the spirit of Halloween. Halloween is what, 2 weeks from now or next week?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from now. Yep.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now. No parade. No Halloween parties. No excuses for the ladies dressed like hookers. None of that. It's gonna be boring.
Well, I mean, Shreddy B. Okay, I ain't gonna go there. Right. So usually don't you do your thing? You're a Halloween guy, man. You do your thing on Halloween.
Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love Halloween.
What did you dress up as last year?
Did I dress up?
Oh, you probably didn't do it?
No. I didn't do it.
All right, the last time you dressed up.
Yeah, I was Captain America.
Okay.
Yeah, I went. This year I was gonna be the purple one, Prince. That's who I was gonna be.
I really needed to see that. I really needed to see that.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Next year I'm gonna be Prince.
What was the one before Captain America though? You did some good ones.
I was Jerome one time at a party. This is my government name, last name, Jerome.
Yeah, I remember. And you pulled that shit off pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. If I do it again, pause, I would definitely probably have like the MCM short set or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that.
Hey man, I live my Halloweens through my son. I had some good Halloweens back in the day, but my Halloweens when I was coming up was like a mashup of different costumes because I didn't have like just a straight up costume. So I don't know, Halloween in the 80s, if you was a kid dressing up for Halloween, it'd be these really uncomfortable masks that pinch the shit out your face.
Sort of like
hard plastic.
Sort of like these.
Sort of like that, but they have a mouth covering, which would be crazy illegal today because it's hard to breathe through that little shit.
Yeah. It'd be like Superman's whole face and not yours. Yeah, and, with the eyes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And you couldn't really breathe in them shits.
Mm-hmm. It would come in a box and it would have like the plastic costume and everything.
As a little kid, them shits, you felt slamming having one of those.
Hell yeah. That was the go-to for parents. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get you this. And you were straight. This is before Party City, people.
Yeah. It was fun. As a matter of fact, those were in the 80s, and the big scare was the razor blades and the candies.
That was the urban legend. Don't check your candies because Sharon's daughter down the block found a razor blade in there. No, she didn't. Yeah. No, she didn't. That's a lie.
No, she did.
Yeah. I saw Sharon. She was fine. She's fine.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I took my son. My son's 13 now, and we went on a lot of good Halloween runs. Mm-hmm. And after a while, it became a competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, just racking up on candies and you know. And unfortunately, because of COVID, we're gonna fucking miss out on that shit this fucking year. Fuck you, COVID. Yeah. We'll be back in 2021. We'll be back.
Halloween is gonna be back in full effect on the strength.
For sure, on the strength.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, y'all, that was the top 5 Dead or Alive most scariest fucking scenes in horror movies, brought to you by the Ali Oxenfree and yours truly, the Cali Rock. You know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoy y'all Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Be safe out there. Don't worry, we're gonna get through this COVID shit, and we're gonna go on a diabetes binge once again.
Hell yeah. Oh, the candies.
With the candies, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Looks like that was a show. You know what I mean?
Sure. For
Top
sure.
5 Dead or Alive podcast. My name is Ali Oxenfree, and that is
Cal Doggy.
Yeah, man. All right. You know what? You're rocking with the best. Rate, subscribe. Like. Leave a comment. You know what I mean?
Word. We want to know. We want to know what y'all, we want to know your top 5 scariest movies of all time and everything else, man. Leave your top 5s all the fucking time. Let us know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And check out them older episodes too. Like the Ox was saying, man, we the OG to this. You know? Top 5 Dead or Alive.
That's right. You are now rocking with the best. This is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, niggas.
Peace.
One.
That's right, y'all. You are now rocking with the best. This is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast with Ali Oxenfree and Cali Rock.